Down the stairs! Up below! Preacher, take out the helo! Solid shooting, Preacher! Good work!
So, Medal of Honor Warfighter, apart from having the most generic name imaginable, does it actually have anything interesting in it? Well, after playing through the entire campaign twice, I've gotta say I'm not impressed. EA was really promoting this game as being something different. The story was written by Navy SEALs, which shows because the story is confusing as hell and doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But it does have a lot of authentic army lingo, which again doesn't really help with the whole making sense part.
Check your email. You're looking for Faraz Iqbal Khan. He's a JV gunrunner who wants to make varsity. He has his hands on everything from knockoff AKs and Russian optical devices to cell phones and black market kebabs.
Why him?
Odd Job's been watching Faraz and it seems he's been busier than usual. Now we're seeing more modern equipment and the PETM. Remember, you're on your own here, and Odd Job is not on the best terms with the ISI. So let me be clear, don't get caught.
You play as two Navy SEALs, Preacher and Stump, as they try to find the supplier of a high-powered explosives being used in terrorist attacks throughout the world. The missions are apparently based on real-world events, like the hostage rescue from pirates a few years back, which doesn't really fit into the story at all, but I guess Danger Close just decided to put it in there for good measure.
They're not getting any. Not this time. Weapons free if the cap's in imminent danger. 3 jacked up skinnies with AKs on a pitching lifeboat isn't imminent danger? Hey, what can I tell you? Someone thinks there's a legal solution to the problem.
Skinnies are getting jittery, Voodoo. They're getting rough with the captain, arguing with each other. It's not good.
Roger.
The game also tries to go into the personal lives of Mother and Preacher, but really falls short because that part of the narrative is limited to the 30-second cutscenes in between missions. When you start up the game for the first time, the thing that really pops out at you is how good the game looks. The cutscene that you're seeing right now is actually being rendered in real time. I've gotta admit, it's pretty damn impressive. And trust me, Danger Close knows it. The amount of pre-canned explosions in this game is freaking stupid. So much so that at times it feels like you're just watching a tech demo. I can't even count the number of times an explosion goes off near you and knocks you off your feet. We get it, your game looks good. Now let's actually play it. Speaking of which, the game practically plays itself, constantly funneling you down corridors or making you fight in the smallest areas that they can get away with. Seriously, the next step is to start shipping those little plastic pistols from the arcade machines. I'm serious, it'll probably be just as much fun. I'm still not entirely sure what I think of the MSAA. They seem really well done, flanking you, pushing you out of cover with grenades, and being super aggressive when you're trying to take cover. But then again, it could just be them trying to get to their predetermined locations and being completely suicidal about it. As a result of this, there are plenty of times where I just wanted to punch a hole through my monitor because a bad guy just ran through a wall of bullets just to punch me in the face until I die.
One more down.
I wouldn't even mind them being aggressive if your teammates were complete idiots. I can't count the number of times I've ran past enemies because my allies were just standing around not giving a damn about the bad guy shooting them in the face. Just to be scientific about it, I cleared out a room and left one guy in it for my teammates to kill. And, well, they didn't.
Right.
Anytime now. Don't worry, I'm sure the bad guys will wait for you to finish up there. Okay, screw it. Oh, thanks for being worthless. The only thing that really kept me playing through the entire game was how often they switched up the missions. I mean, they really went all out on trying to add some variety. Having everything from bot sections to sniping missions, stealth, even car chases, it was clear that they tried to keep the missions new and exciting. And I have to say the driving missions were surprisingly fun, although they did drag on for a while. It's pretty clear that a lot of effort went into this game. Unfortunately, it came out far from enjoyable. Maybe if the game wasn't so linear, it might have turned out to be a great game, but EA doesn't seem to realize that if I wanted to watch a bunch of cutscenes, I'd just go see a movie.
You gotta be kidding me.